Yay. Gotta love Uber Eats, and you can find it. Thank you, man. Have a great day. Oh, yes. Thank you, Uber. As you travel around, Uber Eats is actually a lifesaver, but sometimes you go to places where no English is spoken, which is okay. You know, that's what we're all about here in the United States. It's all about food. It's all about food. No, sometimes you go places you can't understand people. You just do your best. Uh-oh. Well, that scared me. I thought my pineapple juice spilt, but it didn't. So I have actually ordered down here in South Florida, the Miami Beach area, from this restaurant before, and I was pleasantly surprised. So if anybody's down here in South Florida and wants to get some pretty decent food, now I've never been to the actual establishment, only use them. Is it going to focus? It is. If anybody wants to order them on Uber Eats, I could tell you so far the food has been, well, it's been pretty good. I'm not going to kid you. The only problem I see at the moment is they didn't give me a straw for my pineapple juice. Okay, that's okay. Don't freak out, Rick. Don't freak out. Yeah, there is no straw, man. Well, okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to knock a point off because of no straw, but ooh, that's pineapple-y still. Fresh pineapple juice. Wow, it's good. So at the moment, this is what we're looking at. I got some corn. Obviously, the pineapple juice is over there. But I didn't go for the filet mignon today. I went for a specialty burger. I don't know exactly what is on it, but it is their especial, whatever it is. Some sort of sauce, some sort of bacon, all sorts of goodness. Anyway, let me go ahead and chow down on this, and then I'm going to take you on a run, a long distance drive, setting up my Starlink for the first time since my kind of initial test 5-minute trial, and maybe some other stuff as I leave Miami and head to a town called Washington Courthouse, Ohio. Not bad, being I don't have any phone service where I'm at. It's not bad. You know what? Let's run this test one more time, because I am noticing something. That's the very first test right when setting it up within just a couple of minutes. I think it's supposed to continually get faster, and it takes about 30 minutes for it to fully get speeds. It's about 6 minutes now. Okay, come on, connect up. Let's go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, not bad. Not bad, Starlink. I'm getting some pretty fast speeds, just about 6 minutes after setup. Download speeds are fairly slow, though. I mean, the upload speeds. Download seems good. I'm going to run one more test, and then I'm going to talk to you guys about Starlink and what am I thinking about this product. 3, 2, 1, go. those numbers up there, baby. Get those numbers up there. I want to see some high numbers. So if I did it on my phone right now, it'd be 0.1, 0.2. Okay, yeah, that's a little better. I can upload some stuff. I can upload this video at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. No, go back up, 9, 8. Okay, 8.86. I can still get this video up. I get so excited playing with new toys that sometimes I forget to stop the video record, or hit record, stop record, and sometimes I just let it go. I apologize. This is a real video, a real test, a real honest opinion of what Starlink has to offer for the traveler, for the full-time RVer, such as myself, and the full-time truck driver, such as myself. At the moment, I'm connected in my truck. I'm back here in my sleeper berth in the middle of nowhere, North Carolina, in the hills. A lot of you guys that travel all the time know that when you go to open up your phone, or you don't always have to open it. Mine, this one, I have to open. But you'll look at it and you go, wait a second, I don't have no service. Well, now I do, because this one's connected to Starlink. But if I wasn't connected to Starlink, I wouldn't have any service up here in these hills. But because I do have Starlink, I have Wi-Fi. Fairly fast speeds. You know, well, the ping is at 43. I think I'm pinging out of Atlanta, which, whoop, okay, come on, speeds, pick up, please. Even that's better than what I have. But it seems like it does fluctuate periodically from the mid 100s, sometimes down to as low as 10. Don't know why that is. Like I said, I have just set it up, and supposedly it takes 30 minutes to 60 minutes to locate all the satellites. And then you get those 200 megabits a second download stuff. But right when you first hook it up, for those first 30 minutes or so, you're going to get speeds pretty much like this, which are usable. I mean, those speeds right there, that's usable. Actually, anything above 25 megabits a second is 4K video. Obviously, that's not 4K video right now. It's still locating the satellites. Come on. Come on, uploads. Upload it. Upload speeds. Well, as my dish is outside, flipping and flopping, trying to locate all the satellites, while it's doing that, obviously you still can use the internet. You're just not going to get those blazing fast speeds right off the bat. It takes a little bit of time. You have to kind of chill, do your work, your remote work, whatever you're doing, your YouTube videos, searching social media, stuff like that. These speeds are plenty fast for doing that. But in just a little bit, 4K Netflix, here I come. I'm excited about it. So what do I think about Starlink? As you can see, the setup was really easy. Though as a truck driver, that's not going to be my setup for long. I did order the flagpole connection, so you can actually hook it to a flagpole. And I'm going to be doing that to my RV. I'm going to buy a flag. I'm going to Harbor Freight, buying a flagpole, mounting it on the back of my RV on the ladder that goes up to the roof. Then I could just have it mounted there. When I park, I could just crank, raise that flagpole up above my roof, get good clear view of the sky, and should get some great service. Here in the truck, I'm also going to use that flagpole adapter and put it on the end of a load lock, because I have 4 load locks mounted to the back of my cab here. I'm going to go ahead and slide that adapter onto the one of the load locks. Then when it's time to park, I could just raise the load lock up over the cab and trailer and basically use the load lock as a flagpole. I ordered it, I have it, but though it's not in my possession, it is sitting at home waiting for me. I'll have it sometime this week. But right when you get your Starlink right out of the box, this is the setup. You get the router, you get the dish, you get the stand, and you get 75 feet of cable. How you rig it up in your rig, it's up to you. Right now I'm having a hard time trying to figure out where to put everything, how to store it when I travel, because I don't want to travel with it outside. And then when I park, I can just set it out by my front tire right at this moment, like I just did, and have blazing fast speeds. Talking about blazing fast speeds. Let's have a look at these speeds one more time. It's been at least 11 or 12 minutes by now. Okay, that ping time was rather fast, 37. Look at those numbers. It's starting to pick up. It's definitely picking up. And if you can see at the bottom, it does say SpaceX Starlink. And on the right-hand side, it says Sparklight out of Atlanta, Georgia. So Atlanta, Georgia is my pop at the moment. Okay, that is some definitely slow uploads. We'll test that again in a minute. But, so at the moment, I'm like a couple hundred miles away from Atlanta. So having a ping of 37, that's not too bad. Try a speed test for Windows. No, thank you. I like Ookla. Let's try again. One last time. Anyways, as far as I know, I mean, this is plenty fast for me tonight. Yeah, plenty fast. Now, rumor has it that RV, Starlink for RV, is how they do it is if you're in a congested area, you're not getting throttled. I mean, but you are, I mean, people that have them around their homes and stuff like that get priority, and you get whatever's left over, which is usually pretty good speeds like this. And that's when you're in a congested area, such as I'm pretty sure I am now, because I'm in remote North Carolina. And if you look at the map on Starlink, this area is not even available until 2023. So they're already at capacity here. Now, as I move up the road a little ways and get into a out in the middle of somewhere that is not at capacity, my speed I had speeds my very first time I tested this up in the 500s. So, and that was down in South Florida where I live. So, it depends on your location. You just have to look at the map. Actually, I really don't care about looking at the map. As long as I get internet, I don't care, really. I mean, those speeds right there are plenty fast. I could run 2 TVs running 4K movies at the same time with those speeds. Now, if you have home service and not RV service, you're always guaranteed those super high speeds. But for RV, because you travel all the time, you may be in different areas, they couldn't guarantee the same type of service. But it's still pretty good. Another thing that's great about this, if you're a truck driver and you want full speed, never throttled internet, unlimited internet, and you want to go with Starlink, say you're going on vacation. I'm getting ready to head to the Philippines in a couple months. I'm going to be able to pause service. You can open up the application on your phone, pause it, no big deal. You can pause it indefinitely, and then once you hit reactivate, it just automatically turns back on. You get billed. So you can pause the billing anytime you want. It's meant for RV life. It's meant for those families that may go to the campground 2 weeks during the summertime, or a month during the summertime, or like me, full time any time of year. But sometimes even the people that live full time in the RV aren't always in the RV, so they can pause their service, pause the bill, and then when they come back to their RV or truck, you can just unpause it and the billing continues. How great is that? If you have home service, that doesn't work that way. It's constant. You're pretty much stuck with a monthly bill, whether you use the internet or you don't use the internet. But it is truly unlimited, high speed, never throttled. Check this out. T-Mobile and Verizon both have a solution. 5G unlimited home internet for $50 a month. Great deal. It's amazing. It's great. I mean, and it is truly $50 a month. That's with taxes and everything. One of my true besties, Steph Stuck in a Truck, check her out on YouTube, actually has this service, and I'm going to put Starlink against this in a video on her channel at a later date. Something I found out about Verizon's home service and T-Mobile's home service is It's truly unlimited. But let's say you want to watch a 4K movie on Netflix. That 4K movie is going to be throttled down to 1080p. You're not going to be able to watch a 4K movie on Netflix or anywhere else with T-Mobile or Verizon or AT&T. Don't know why. Don't ask me why. Starlink doesn't do that. You can watch any 4K content you want. They don't slow it down. You can watch it on as many TVs as you want while your kids are playing Xbox or PlayStation. You can do everything at once. It is not brought down to 1080p. Whereas if you have one of those brand new awesome TVs and you want to watch some 4K content, you can't do it with T-Mobile, Verizon, or AT&T. But with Starlink, it's a breeze. Supposedly. Am I happy with my purchase? I think I am. It's fairly easy to set up. It's just plug and play. You do have to download the application on your phone, scan the sky for satellites real fast. It connects. It's all done like that. I've seen lots of YouTube videos where people have had problems. I haven't had those same issues. I've been pretty fortunate. They've been using Starlink for RV at their homes, which should be easy because they're always stationary and the speed should just be up there. I'm traveling. I set it up within 3 minutes maybe. It took me like 3 minutes to set everything up, plug it in, and I was connected to the internet. Now, it takes a little bit of time for it to capture all the satellites to get all those high speeds, but at the moment, it's usable. So yes, I'm very happy I got it. And I will be much more happier once I get the flagpole adapter and can hook it up to my load locks out behind my truck and put it up above the trailer and stuff like that, not having it sit out here by my tire worrying that some other truck is going to pull out and run it over. I'm sure it would happen. So at the map, this is where you can get all your Starlink. And as you can see, the blue area is non-congested. You could the light blue, you can use it and get super high speeds, almost gigabyte speeds. All these little dark areas, you're waiting until 2023 to order because they are already packed with Starlink. And I am actually sitting in one of those areas right here in North Carolina. The whole state is dark blue. So I'm getting really high speeds at the moment. But if you look, the United States is there. And let's say you go to Canada, you can use this in Canada, you can use it in Mexico, you can use it, I mean, they're booked up right now, but you can use it there. And over here in Spain and everywhere else, you can use it. You could use it around the entire world. You could take it with you, slap it in your backpack when you hop on an airplane. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Take it to the Philippines. Anyway, in conclusion, is it worth it? For me, it is. Is it for you? I don't know. Maybe the T-Mobile and Verizon home would be great for your truck or RV. Possibly. There's no setup. When you park, you don't have to do anything. It's already connected. But you're relying on cell towers. You're relying on the congestion within the cell towers. Also, if you do a lot of stuff that requires a lot of speed and data, such as 4K movies, they're going to cut you down. You're never going to get 4K on any of those systems. But if you got a brand new 4K TV in your truck and you want to watch football in 4K on the internet, you're not going to watch it. It's going to be an old-fashioned black and white 1080p. Okay, maybe not black and white. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully this video helped you a little bit. Setup was easy. Price for the RV or your truck is $135 a month. Is it worth it? Could be. Could be, couldn't it, Cat? It could be. Home is $110 a month. Used to be $99. They jacked it up. Inflation. Blame it on the cat. Blame it on the cat. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and hook up my Oculus Quest, get my VR updated using a cat face. A cat face. No, using Starlink. If she gets my camera lens dirty, I'm going to get so aggravated. Until the next time, I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Peace out, everybody.